안녕하세요, 안차키입니다. You've just joined another fun edition of Let's Speak Korean, where we learn Korean the easy way. Now, I think you'll really start to enjoy these lessons when you go out there and try out what you've learned. Joining us as usual is 지승현 선생님.
안녕하세요, 지승현입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다.
You seem brighter and perkier than usual.
고맙습니다.
And you're dressed nicely too. Are you planning to go somewhere?
Yes, I'm going to a party today.
Oh, you must be looking forward to that. That's why you're dressed especially nice today.
Well, thank you, and I tried my best.
All right, well, let's do our best with what we're going to learn in this lesson. Let's get a preview of what we'll be learning by going to the video clip.
마이클 씨, 안녕하세요.
민욱 씨, 안녕하세요.
친구예요.
안녕하세요. 마이클입니다.
안녕하세요. 유윤영입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다.
마이클 씨, 어디에 가요?
집에 가요. 민욱 씨, 어디에 가요?
식당에 가요. 마이클 씨, 안녕히 가세요.
안녕히 가세요.
안녕히 가세요.
Okay, 3 people have met in the park. Now, Eun-young and Michael have met for the first time, so they say hello and they introduce themselves. Now, Minuk and Michael, they know each other, and they ask each other where they are going. Now, in this lesson, we're going to learn how to ask and answer questions about where someone is going. Now, let's go over the expressions. First of all, you can state the name of the place you're going to, followed by 에 가요, when you want to tell someone where you're going. So the expression is the place followed by 에 가요. And the second expression is how to ask someone where they're going, and that is 어디에 가요. So the phrase 에 가요 is the same for the question and the answer. Remember that you should raise the tone of your voice at the end of the question. Here the word 어디 means where. Now we have to know the names for some places if we're going to ask and answer questions about where we're going, right? So let's learn some basic words. Please follow along.
집, 회사, 학교, 가게, 식당, 커피숍,
Thank you for that accurate pronunciation. Now we're going to go to the video clip to find out how these words are used.
집에 가요.
식당에 가요.
Michael is going home, so that's his answer. Can you remember what he said?
집에 가요.
When you're going to school, you can say 학교에 가요. When you're going to the office, you can say 회사에 가요. Now, please listen to the 선생님.
집에 가요. 회사에 가요. 학교에 가요. 가게에 가요. 식당에 가요. 커피숍에 가요.
So when you want to answer the question, you can state the place that you're going to, followed by 에 가요. That's all you have to add.
마이클 씨, 어디에 가요?
민욱 씨, 어디에 가요?
Now let's learn how to ask the question. Now let's ask Michael where he's going. Now what would be the expression?
마이클 씨, 어디에 가요?
어디 here means where, and all you have to do is add 에 가요, right? So it's 어디에 가요? Please repeat.
어디에 가요? 어디에 가요? 어디에 가요?
Very good. But in everyday life, we tend to speak very fast and we leave out the 에 after 어디. So it's all right to say 어디 가요?
어디 가요? 어디 가요? 어디 가요?
Let's get a wrap up of what we've learned so far. 선생님 and I are going to get some practice, so please join us. 어디에 가요?
집에 가요. 어디에 가요?
회사에 가요. 어디에 가요?
학교에 가요. 어디에 가요?
식당에 가요. Well, where do you plan to go after this? Why don't you get some practice for yourself? 어디에 가요? In this lesson, there was an expression that Michael used to introduce 은영. Do you remember that expression?
Well, the expression was 친구예요. Do you remember? 민욱 and 은영 are friends, and the word 친구 means friend in English. All you have to do is add 예요 to complete the sentence.
Please repeat. 친구예요.
친구예요. 친구예요. 친구예요.
Now it's time to wrap up what we've learned so far. Let's go to the video clip.
마이클 씨, 안녕하세요.
마이클 씨, 안녕하세요.
민욱 씨, 안녕하세요.
민욱 씨, 안녕하세요.
친구예요.
친구예요.
안녕하세요. 마이클입니다.
안녕하세요. 마이클입니다.
안녕하세요. 이은영입니다.
안녕하세요. 이은영입니다.
만나서 반갑습니다.
만나서 반갑습니다.
마이클 씨, 어디에 가요?
마이클 씨, 어디에 가요?
집에 가요.
집에 가요.
민욱 씨, 어디에 가요?
민욱 씨, 어디에 가요?
식당에 가요.
식당에 가요.
마이클 씨, 안녕히 가세요.
마이클 씨, 안녕히 가세요.
안녕히 가세요.
안녕히 가세요.
Okay, that was very good. Now we're going to go over the entire clip again, one by one. So please try to remember the situations and listen.
마이클 씨, 안녕하세요.
민욱 씨, 안녕하세요.
친구예요.
안녕하세요. 마이클입니다.
안녕하세요. 이은영입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다.
마이클 씨, 어디에 가요?
집에 가요. 민욱 씨, 어디에 가요?
식당에 가요. 마이클 씨, 안녕히 가세요.
안녕히 가세요.
안녕히 가세요.
It's time now to learn some Korean characters. This time we're going to learn about the consonant mium. Now let's first learn how to write it. Start with a stroke from the top down, then a stroke from left to right, which makes a right angle down, followed by another stroke from left to right.
미음, 미음, 미음.
Let's add the vowel sound ah to mium to come up with a letter. Now this is a new letter, so please listen carefully to how 선생님 makes the pronunciation.
마, 마, 마.
This letter is read as ma. Now let's find out what other words include the consonant mium.
마차, 마차. 머리, 머리. 무지개, 무지개.
Well, we've come to the end of another edition of Let's Speak Korean. In this lesson, we learned how to ask and answer questions about where someone is going. Now, when you want to ask someone where they are going, you can ask them by saying, 어디에 가요? And when you want to answer this question, you just state the name of the place that you're going to, followed by 에 가요. Let's just practice one more time before we wrap up. 선생님, where are you going after this? 어디에 가요?
I'll be going to a party after this. 파티에 가요. 안착기 씨, 어디 가요?
I'll be meeting a friend. 커피숍에 가요.
Well, have fun.
Well, yes, I shall. Let's stop here for this lesson. We shall see you next time. 안녕히 계세요.